Hi, thank you for taking the time to consider the revolutionary yet simple electrical testing device that would complement any electrician's arsenal of tools as well as the do-it-yourselfers. I'm Richard Tamayo, inventor of the Plug Gizmo. This short program will demonstrate the Gizmo's advantages over current electrical testers as well as its origins, which came about, to be quite frank, by necessity. At first, there was invented a power known only to the makes of a man named Edison. Then, humanity needed a way to test common outlet plugs by using one of the first electrical testers commonly known as the electrician's wiggy, but this device was limited and awkward to use. Next came the plug-in tester and continuity checker. This device was easier to use with built-in plug blades, but still lacked the safety to check bare wires. Later came the multimeter, which has become difficult to interpret and is only as good as the batteries that power it. All of these proved helpful, but inadequate when it came to remote identification of fuses and breakers, for they all lacked a loud audible indicator and a safe way to check both outlets and bare wires. Until now. Introducing the Electrician's Plug Gizmo, an AC outlet and bare wire circuit tester, and fuse breakers identifier. Before we go in close and show you the Plug Gizmo's details, I thought it'd be best to first show you how the Gizmo has worked for me. While remodeling my home and business, one day, I realized that I needed to upgrade those old two-prong AC outlets found in most older homes and buildings to today's current code regulations, which require grounded three-prong outlets. I started with one particular outlet, which seemed to be having a problem. I wasn't sure if the lamp was defective or the outlet was faulty. So I tested the outlet with an electrician's wiggy, but I couldn't positively see the tiny little diode in bright daylight. Next, I tried a multimeter electrical tester, the ones with too many fancy dials and buttons. I soon found out that I couldn't trust the unit, for the batteries were dead. Finally, I tried a plug-in outlet tester, which proved impossible, as these are made with three prongs and can't possibly fit into a two-prong outlet. Left with no alternative, I used a standard household lamp to see if there was power. Not very technical, and a somewhat clumsy way to check outlets. Now, knowing that the outlet was working, I wanted to turn off its associated fuse breaker located outside the building. So I went out back to the building's fuse box and searched the panel for the proper fuse to turn off. What I found was a plethora of unmarked breakers. I had no idea which one to turn off. Of course, I wouldn't want to turn them all off for an extended duration, for I'd have to reset all the clocks, the VCR, the alarm, the answering machine, and of course, I'd risk food spoilage with the refrigerator off, not even to mention that there were other people inside, still in need of power for lights and tools. Here's where the Plug Gizmo's simple magic came to be. Just simply plug in the Plug Gizmo, set the switch from wire attachment to plug outlet input, and it instantly positively gives you confirmation of the receptacle status. With the Plug Gizmo's loud and distinct high-pitched piezo shrieking alarm, I could easily decipher which fuse to turn off, hassle-free. The Electrician's Plug Gizmo saves time, is easy to use, and I don't know why it hasn't been invented before. I've been using the Plug Gizmo for several years now with proof positive results. Safety from electrical shock is always a concern, especially when checking exposed bare wires. Knowledgeable electricians and the novice do-it-yourselfers will appreciate the Gizmo's bare wire attachment feature. In the past, one would check bare wires for AC current by using an electrician's wiggy, as the standard plug-in tester is not suited or designed for that purpose. The problem with the wiggy, in this case, is that it is clumsy at best, and can be quite dangerous if used improperly or without a steady hand. On the other hand, pun intended, the Plug Gizmo offers a level of safety unheard of when checking bare wires. Just simply insert and attach each wire to the spring-loaded wire clamps, and you're done. Now you simply switch the double pole switch, disabling the plug prongs, which then enables the bare wire attachments, causing the light indicator to shine brightly and the alarm to sound. You now know if your wires are not hot, and if they are, you can easily decipher which fuse breakers to shut off for continued safe work on your electrical system. The Electrician's Plug Gizmo provides peace of mind with better features. A brighter indicator light and louder alarm can be seen and heard from a longer distance. The Electrician's Plug Gizmo passive design make it intuitively simple to operate. Any electrician and all homeowners can benefit from the Gizmo's multi-features. The Electrician's Plug Gizmo is cost-effective to produce. All parts of the unit come from off-the-shelf products, and the schematic design need not be complicated. The Electrician's Plug Gizmo, an AC outlet and bare wire circuit tester, and fuse breaker identifier. Every toolbox needs one. Thank you for taking the time to view this promo. I'm Richard Tamayo, leaving you with a plug gizmo, for your consideration. Please review the supplied promo pack for more detailed information on the Electrician's plug gizmo. Any brand names mentioned or viewed in this program are copyrighted by the respective owners. This video and associated materials are not intended for public viewing. All rights reserved and provisional patent pending.